So we are on our way towards Champavat. It is near Tanakpur where we had been earlier, and there are a few nice temples, some Divya places. Today we are going to Vivekananda Ashram, and on the way we can see some scientific forestry which had been done. More about this will be told by Mr. Devendra. He is a expert in history, so he was sharing something about scientific forestry. So over to Mr. Devendra.
Thank you, Udham sir. That scientific forestry, it has been enacted by Dietrich Bernard, who was a British officer, and he came in India in 1864, and he enacted first Forest Act in 1865. In scientific forestry, this is a rule that one kind of forest will be there and no any other forest or other thing, any plant will be there in that system.
Okay.
So there were some rules also for who reside beside of the forest, very near of village people. They are not allowed to enter in the forest, and they are not allowed to graze their cattle also. So it was the scientific forestry,
Okay.
which especially developed by the Dietrich.
So at that time, lots of industrialization was not there. Then still he thought of developing forests. Why did he do so?
Actually, it was you're right that there was no any industry in our country, but it was the main motto to develop British industry in England, in Britain. So especially for that purpose, they started that system, because they want hardwood, which is in a maximum quantity in our country. So they enacted that and planned for that. And our India, it was very rich.
So apart from Uttarakhand, which are the other places where he had
especially it is very near of Himalayas, and that rule implemented in Uttarakhand not only, it is nearest of Himalayan part, because in that part you will get we have something different vegetation like tropical evergreen, tropical deciduous forest. In that forest, suppose you are going to tropical evergreen forest, you will find up to 45 meter to 60 meter height trees, because here rainfall received per annum, that is 100 to 200 centimeter. So that plant got every time water, and climate zone is also something different. That's why you will get you can see every time that is a greenish. Okay. And another one, that is the one of us, that is a tropical deciduous. In tropical deciduous you will find in our country that is different. One is dry forest, another one is moist deciduous forest. Moist deciduous forest receive per annum rainfall, that is 100 to 200 centimeter. But whatever we can discuss with our dry deciduous forest, that is rainfall minimum is 70.
So what kind of forest is this which I am covering now?
So
what kind of forest is this?
That is a tropical evergreen forest we are covering right now.
Tropical evergreen forest.
Yeah.
And moist deciduous forests are in which locality?
It is something distance from that region in plain area.
Okay.
And dry deciduous forest you will find in desert, very near of desert. Okay.
So what is the difference between the forests which we see in Bengal, then in Jharkhand, then in Madhya Pradesh,
yes,
then in northern part of the country and in here?
That's totally depend on different kind of soil and different kind of weather. That is the main thing.
So how much revenue do you think government would be earning from these forests here?
A lot of things. Government have a lot of things to earn maximum from this forest.
Because trees are not being cut, so it is not sold also. So is it actually...
In some part of the place you can cut your trees because that come in our different purpose. And especially if you want to make us, if you want soft trees, soft wood, you will find in upper Himalayas.
Okay.
Okay, and if you want hardwood, then you will get in that forest also.
All right.
So anything more?
This is very interesting. I'll keep on asking you different questions about forests and mountains.
The different kind of vegetation, you will find a different kind of wildlife also.
Yeah. So what are the different animals available here?
Yeah, different. In generally, you will find elephant, leopard, monkeys. That are a common wildlife in tropical evergreen forest.
So, on which animals do these leopards depend on?
Sorry?
On which animals the leopards depend upon here? Like I don't see much deer.
Yeah, small, like rabbit or
Goat.
yeah, goat. You can't say because that
Monkeys?
is one more. It's a small animal. Monkeys. It is very far. It is not easy to catch monkey by the leopard.
They are very swift.
Yeah, and they are very active also.
Okay.